Good afternoon, this is Metloop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to watch two different areas of widespread shower activity, both rain and snow, making their way through the country this afternoon, and we're seeing plenty of mild temperatures out there. Check out some of these highs that we're hitting right now. We're seeing the 50s, 60s, 70s, and even the 80s down for the southern portions of Florida this afternoon, and it is for sure not feeling a whole lot like Christmas out there for some of us, but others are experiencing some more of those chillier temperatures. We've got the single digits and even those negative numbers up into Idaho and Montana, and we're seeing the 20s and 30s back through other portions of the northern plains. So as far as that rainfall goes this afternoon, what we're seeing is two different systems, two areas of upper level low pressure and their associated frontal boundaries making their way through the country. The first one pushing through portions of the Midwest this afternoon, and the second making its way onto the West Coast. And of course, both of these areas are experiencing some pretty hazardous travel conditions. Probably a lot of people out there this afternoon wanting to get on the roadways to get to their Christmas destinations, but just make sure that you are being very, very careful out there in the rainfall and the snow. We'll start here with a look at the Great Lakes region. We've got plenty of snowfall making its way through the northern portions of Iowa and heading into Wisconsin, with shower activity a little further south. We're also experiencing some of that wintry mix back into Nebraska, which of course can cause some problems on those roadways. Now along that frontal boundary as it trails into the state of Texas this afternoon, we're still seeing some of that shower activity for you guys as well. We're not looking for anything in the way of thunderstorms and especially severe weather, but we could see some pretty heavy rainfall as it makes its way through this area of the country, especially back into portions of Arkansas a little bit later on tonight. So over the next 24 hours or so, look out for that heavy rain. We're also seeing plenty of widespread shower activity for the state of California this afternoon, and of course the southern portions of the state had that rain over the last couple of days as well, so flash flooding could be an issue for some of you. And as we head into the higher elevations, especially the Pacific Northwest, we're seeing some snowfall out there, sometimes heavy snow. So again, be careful on those roadways as you're heading out, trying to get on those roads. Make sure that you're checking the conditions before you get too far out the door. As far as snowfall goes for the next 24 hours, we are planning on seeing quite a bit of it, especially in the western half of the U.S. And this is because a lot of that moisture is going to continue to track off to the east in association with that frontal boundary over the next day or so. So especially in the higher elevations, we're going to see several more inches of snow down through portions of Nevada, back into Utah, even the higher elevations of the Sierra Nevadas into California. Still looking for several more inches of snow between now and into tomorrow evening. Here's a look at the future radar for the rest of this afternoon and through the overnight hours tonight. And notice we're going to see both of those wide areas of precipitation continuing to make their way through the country, even through tomorrow morning. So for the West Coast, what we're going to see is that upper level low pressure and the frontal boundary continue to push off to the east. A lot of heavy rainfall in store for Southern California, Southern Nevada, and of course we're going to keep those heavy snow amounts into the higher elevations likely through the overnight hours tonight. We're also going to see most likely some snowfall heading its way into the northeastern United States tonight and into tomorrow morning as well, and of course more of that heavy rainfall trailing along the frontal boundary down through portions of the southeast. So it looks like, for now anyway, the heaviest amounts of rain are going to be concentrated through Arkansas, Tennessee, and back into Kentucky. And we could see some thunderstorms popping up along this boundary as well. Now, we're not expecting anything in the way of widespread severe activity, but we will be keeping a very close eye on this for you as we head through the overnight hours tonight and into our Christmas Eve. As always, you can receive more of your weather information even through this holiday weekend on our Facebook page as well as Twitter and Metloop.com. We'll be here monitoring everything for you even over Christmas Day. Thank you very much for watching this afternoon. Have safe travels and a very Merry Christmas.